Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. So this is a collection of videos that have been sat on my phone for some time and I want to delete them, but I want to talk about it. So let's get into it.
Hey, you do me a favor.
What?
I need you to rub on the cream. I'm gonna trim my toe, my last two toes on my foot.
Rub some cream on your toe?
Yes, an ointment on my toes.
No, I'm not rubbing no cream on your toe.
Why not?
What is wrong with your toe?
It's sore. They sore right between the toes. Sore is when moisture got in there. So I need you to rub some cream on it for me. It's easier if you do it.
So is it raw or something?
A little bit.
Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not rubbing no cream on your... No, hell no.
You with my motherfucking woman, my girlfriend. I can't get you to do shit. Just rub some cream
Okay, and I am your girlfriend. And just your girlfriend. I'm not your wife. That's wife shit, for better or for worse type shit. I'm not finna rub no cream on your motherfucking toe.
Man,
I'm sorry. I don't care. You can get mad. I don't care. If I wasn't over here, how was you gonna get the cream on your toe?
I don't know. I ain't figured that part out yet.
I'm not rubbing no damn cream on your toe. That's disgusting. I don't even want to think of no, I don't even want to see what's wrong with your toe. With my hands, you ain't got no gloves or nothing.
I got gloves in there.
I still don't want to do it.
This is the latest video and this is the beginning. All right, we are going to get deeper as we go. But this was giving me, he's trying to train her to start doing the things that he expects of her, right? Like little things like this. Can you rub my toes? You know, can you wash the bathroom? Can you do the dishes? And then by the time you realize you're doing everything around the house, including taking care of him, wiping his butt, brushing his teeth, like doing all those things. And then she's like, no, I'm just a girlfriend. I'm not a wife. And I don't think a lot of wives do these type of things. Okay. Even if I was a wife, I'm not going to rub your toes because your toes are like in front of you. You can put them on a stool and put cream on it by yourself. Like if you came to me and you're like, oh, can you rub my back? Put cream on my back, right? Or maybe you were in an accident, you hurt yourself, you're injured and you couldn't do certain things. Then it makes sense that I help you out. But if not, and you can see your toes, and I'm looking at you, looking at your toes, don't come to me and ask me to put cream on your toes. Like trying to gaslight her to get her to audition for him. Show me what you can do. That kind of vibe. Show me what you can do before I put a ring on it. There was somebody who responded to the video and she was like, the lady was being manipulative by saying that, you know, unless he puts a ring on her finger, she's not doing it. Yeah, it makes a bit of sense. Yeah, she may be being manipulative, but he's also being manipulative by being like, show me what you can do. Show me how you can take care of me before I put a ring on your finger, if you know what I mean. But anywho, let me know your thoughts about this one.
So he came home and he was like, you know, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, you know, and I'm like, you know, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, you know, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had text his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I text his homeboy or whatever. You know, we went together. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting, you know, like I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with his friend. But things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, you know, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, you know, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, you know, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear me out and what I went through. Like, that's not okay. That's not cool. You made a promise to me and you broke that promise. How am I wrong if I told him who I was and he didn't stick to what he agreed to? Like, that's not love. If you love me, you gonna pay them bills. You gonna do what you told me you was gonna do as a man. Old boy he get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. All these, like, everybody coming for me and stuff like that. And it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not.
Now, this video went viral. A lot of people were leaving their comments about it. People said a lot of things. I read some of the comments and everybody is like, yeah, this day and age is that the women, they are gold diggers, they are this and that. But my thing is, number one, you met this woman and this woman told you from the beginning, from the get-go, that your money is our money and my money is my money. And something clicked within you and you wanted to be the provider, quote and unquote, for her, right? So you manage somehow to convince her that your money is going to be our money, right? So now that the money is no longer there, don't be surprised if she leaves you, right? And secondly, you brought her around your friends that had more money and were doing better than you. This is also why a lot of guys don't have friends, right? A couple of days ago, I saw this video of this guy who says he's falling out with his friend because his friend asked him if his girlfriend, like the friend A's girlfriend, had a sister. And then he was like, nah, you're not going to be like this around me, because what is given him was that you wanted his girlfriend, right? Because why would you ask me if your girlfriend has a sister? That means that you want a woman like my girlfriend. That also means that you want my girlfriend. Back to the topic. When it comes to certain men who go after certain type of women, you know, who are accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, who try to show these women that they can provide that kind of lifestyle for them, right? And so they go to the extent of bringing them around their friends who are quote and unquote doing well, so they will know that, yeah, I roll with the big boys and I have a lot of big... This is what happens most of the times. Most of your friends be looking at your girlfriends, sometimes it's not because they want them, but because they want to show that they are better than you in so many ways, right? And so they will go after your woman, like, look at this little boy that I helped yesterday, look at him and look at the woman he's rolling with, right? I can get her because I have more money, more means than her. I can show her better things than he can. And that's when all these problems start. So they go after your wives because you were trying to show off, right? Yeah, and don't get me wrong, that lady is wrong for going after his friend. My question is, did she know about the friend after she met her husband, like after they got married, or did she find out about him before they got married? Because you could have not married the guy and married his friend instead, right? But you went on to marry him only for you to leave him for his friend, all right? But then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you led with your wallet. You went in that relationship, led with your wallet, told and showed her what you can do. And then you agreed with her terms and conditions, which was, my money is my money, your money is our money. And so if your money is no longer coming, I'm out, because I'm not going to be providing for you with my money, right?
My husband, he knew what it was up front.
Right.
He ended up going broke. I have expectations. When you don't meet my expectations, I move the hell on.
You left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
And did.
At any point in time, did you feel that love should have kept you there?
I feel like he didn't love me, because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle. A man that loves a woman don't go through hard times.
I don't think...
She said, and did. A man that loves you will not go through financial difficulties. And I agree with that. All right? I do. Unfortunately, I do. Because you should have a plan after the plan, after the plan, after the plan. Okay, and like I was saying before in the previous video, most of these guys, they know this game, right? There are guys out there who come into certain women's lives, like they know that these women are unattainable. They are like high class women, or women who have like a very high standard, but they will go after them. And when they do, what happens is they will show them what they can do for these women, right? Like take them on trips, buy them the designer bag, wine and dine them, like nice apartments, so on and so forth, right? And then if they end up marrying them, which most men believe that the moment they marry women, that's the end of it, and no woman will leave. Marriage is above everything for every woman. So the plan is to get these type of women to fund their lifestyle. But first, they are going to invest into them, right? And the investment is the fine dining, the luxury bags, the trips, and so on and so forth. So now you go into the marriage, and after 6 months to a year, boom, all of a sudden the businesses are collapsing, the job laid him off, there's a lot of debt, and the problems get worse. And most of these women are guilted into staying with these men because they don't want to come across as gold diggers. You know, they don't want the stigma to be attached to them as the women who left their men when they fell into financial difficulties. So they stay. And what happens is with most of these guys, they never get out of the hole. The hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time you realize you are the one working 2 jobs, taking care of him. And if you have kids, you are taking care of the kids as well. And now you are stuck with a guy who is miserable, but he's living off you, right? And you're juggling 2 jobs, 3 kids, and a man who has a lot of dreams that he cannot accomplish. So personally, I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, good for you. Good for you, okay? A lot of women will not do this, but she was bold enough to do that because she can see what this thing is going to lead to. You know, if you love me, then come correct. Make sure that you have a plan after a plan after a plan after a plan of how you're going to provide and protect me. And if you don't have that, then you're not ready for me. So I'm going to look for someone who is going to do it better than you. But I may be wrong. So leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comment section.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids. We had been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties. And then the goals that I had for myself would come last. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, you know, relocate to California as a family. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. And when it all hit the fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunities started to come my way. It has been an extremely long journey of healing. Well, I didn't know who I was outside of being a mom and a wife. I am that too, but I'm also more than just that. Now I am getting to know LaBrittany.
Yeah, I've seen this video and I saw a lot of guys chastising her, calling her all sort of names because she left her 12-year marriage to go and, you know, do something for herself because the marriage was not working for her. The man that she was with was not supporting her. And the truth of the matter is that is the case for most marriages and most relationships, all right? So long as the men are doing okay, they don't care about you. If they are doing okay, they are fine. And most of the times your biggest up is the guy lying next to you. Right? They don't want you to do better. They don't want you to do better than them. They want you to do okay. So long as you are getting by, they are fine. If you can foot the half of bills, they are fine. But if there's anything that is going to propel you to make you go further or do better than them, they'll try so many ways to sabotage you, right? And sabotaging can be subtle things like, oh, wait, I'm going to finish. Let me finish this so I can help you do that. Oh, let me get to this part in my job. And if I get a raise, I'll help you do that. And by the time you realize you are 20 years down the line and you've not been able to accomplish any of your dreams because the man who was supposed to help you get there has refused to participate in your dreams, you know, and your aspirations. And he's just put you there. You are blending in with the furniture in the house, right? And if you don't take charge of your own life, then the blame is on you. So don't let your husband stop you from accomplishing your dreams. Don't let marriage and children stop you from getting farther in life, from pursuing a career. She was saying in the video that she's doing better, way better than she was when she was with him, right? And he knows and he can see that she will do better, but that makes him feel intimidated. And so he's not going to support it. So if you don't take charge of your own life and chase your own dreams and your own aspirations, don't get mad when you are treated like a doormat in your own marriage because you decided not to take charge of your life. So me, I'm proud of her. As if anything is not serving you, right? It's not pouring into you. It's not fulfilling you or making you happy, or he's not helping you to reach your goals. then that guy is not for you. Sometimes you just have to put yourself first, prioritize your wants and your needs and what serves you. And if anything doesn't serve you, cut your losses and bounce. That's all.
So I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget, then what's the difference now?
Now, though I support a lot of women and most of the times I can understand certain things, this was way above my pay grade. This is way above me. This overed me. This catapulted me because I'm like, you are no longer in a relationship with him. So how are you expecting him to still fund your lifestyle? It doesn't make sense. But then if you understand and, you have a different perspective about this, please let me understand in the comment section. Because I'm looking at the video, I've watched it a few times and I'm like, sis, cut your losses. It's over. All right. Find somebody else to fund that kind of lifestyle and provide you with that kind of lifestyle. You can't expect someone that you are no longer in a relationship with to be still funding the lifestyle that you've become accustomed to when you were in a relationship with him. That Delulu is a bit too much for me. Humbly and respectfully, that's too much for me. But I may be wrong. So leave your own thoughts about this in the comment section. But as I was saying, at the end of it all, your life is in your own hands. And you teach people how they are supposed to treat you and what you accept and what you do not accept. So if you accept the bare minimum and that is you, then that's you. Continue accepting it. All right. But if you want more out of life and you can push and you can get what you want, then by all means, continue being difficult until you get what you want. All right. Like, not like the last lady. I feel like she's just doing too much. But then again, I may be wrong. That may be a standard. So, hey, it is what it is. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.